Welcome back to Badlands Crew, episode number 7. If this is going to be a short series anyway, we might as well be gung-ho and go for it. So you get to get the enjoyment of what could be if we have some successes. Realistically, I would rather be a little more conservative with my approach, but we're looking at a scenario where the 6 missions available for us, 4 of them are all on outer reaches, and none of those 4 have any special things to gain from going for them. So we have realistically 2 outposts to go try to capture. Yeah. And one of them comes with some pretty special rewards. 2 training manuals and some blueprints from the gun nuts. And we're going to have control of additional territory, allowing us to branch further out away from the base. I feel like I have a death wish for choosing to do this, but we're going to go for it. As we head out on this one, I feel like the abort option will be available to me. I will give myself the ability to abort and just come back to base without completing the mission for the sake of survivability. There's already a couple enemies up ahead. It looks like just a couple. There's also a trio coming at us right here. Let's slow down and just take them on. Stead, go ahead and get on that opposite side. Peters as well. Alright, we'll finally fire us back as we get in range, but we've not had anybody get close enough just yet. But instead, takes out the first. Phil closing her eyes while she shoots. No wonder she's not that accurate. There's the third one. Pescu. Oh no, this is the other group merging. There was one more that tried to come up and over and did not make it over the edge. There they are. More action up ahead as we come off the highway here, and we will want to stick to this right-hand side. There is the outpost back here. And just ended that encounter. There they are. Enemy defeated. Just a little bit of damage again to Popescu. I already healed the 5. We'll heal the 5 more. Main station, and there's more activity ahead of us. Looks like 2 vehicles this time. They're kind of stuck on each other. Ooh, Spin taking some damage. And 2 down. Slow down for a minute here. Let's get everybody healed up. Phil and Popescu taking a little bit of damage. Peters is going to... Alright, there seemed to be some activity on that side as we head towards the outpost. Still got a little ways to go to get there. We've never gone this far out. How is our fuel? Fuel's looking real good. We don't want to do too much deviation off our path, as we definitely want to save the fuel for the mission. But will claiming the outpost mean that we can just, pull in there? So we have at least 4 vehicles, and is that a drum? No, it's a trailer of some sort. But they're already headed for me, so we might as well. Yeah, got nuts squad. Peter's on a gun. Pesku will cover this right-hand side. We did add some short walls. Oh, they're destroyed. Oh. Took that one out. We did take some damage. We'll get that healed up later. Is our water supply leaking out? Cash. Oh, it's rescue prisoner. Hey, we did it. This is us rescuing the prisoner, Pesku. Heal this up. And there is the prisoner rescued. We're gonna hop in the passenger seat. Okay, we didn't want to deviate much. We're close to our target, though. Not sure why we're not. There we go. Everything's good so far. We've got a good amount of loot already. Beat it up. Let's get there. This is it. We are near Camp Dud. That's the outpost. Take out its enemy forces. Yeah. Yeah, this is a little bit of a mystery. First time we've attempted something along these lines. I'm sure they're going to... Well, they'll have these towers, and then, yeah, they'll... Okay, looks like we got one tower here, and a couple vehicles. Let's get Peter's on a gun. That's definitely a couple vehicles down, but they are coming at us pretty hard right now. I feel like we're not moving very much. We're making quick work of these defenses, but we're going to heal up and then get back in there. As, yeah, there goes Peter's down. Get that last vehicle down. I see one still circling around out there, but let's get Phil up. I'm gonna put Peter's on the right hand side here. Stead, heal. That's a lot more vehicles. That is a lot more vehicles. I'm already in the... I might want to abandon. Taking out a lot of them, sure, but... Okay, champion. Defeat champion. We don't have to get in too close to those towers. The towers already actually inflicted some pretty hefty damage on us at the moment. Instead... Okay, that's it. That's all the hit points that we're going to get out of Peter's going on the other side. There's the champion. Have to get up the side of it. Wow. Hello. He's just going to town on Stead right now. Okay, we'll just hop the... We're... Schmid's down. Schmid's down. Pesku getting Schmid up. Or Phil. Pesku get on that gun. Okay, Schmid's up. Schmid's up. But we are barely functioning here. This is one of those I feel like I need to abandon. Take out the others, but taking out the champions a totally different matter. Peters, you're not strong on a gun anyway. Let's get you. Thing caught on fire as we were repairing it. It was fine. I don't know what happened to their champion. Did their champion head back? Probably. Is their champion healing? Looks like they are. I thought they had more damage than that. But I think this might be take your 3,000 XP and run. Storm ahead. That's not going to help anything. After losing control of the vehicle. Champion's recharged. And we've encountered some enemies on the way back. Slow time. Peters, you're gonna go down anyway. Phil is a good hand-to-hand fighter. Oh, Stead just got shot. And Stead was supposed to be skill shot taking them out, but didn't get to it. There goes Peters. Phil. Okay, we brought down both of the weak links. Let's get Popescu on the back rear gun. These are just rookies. They'll be easy to take down. It's just... Phil is supposed to be healing Peters and not getting anywhere with that. There we go. Popescu. Oh. Increased accuracy. Peters is up. Phil, get back on a gun. Peters, go get up. Stead. Peters. No. Phil. That one's stuck down there. I think they crashed earlier, but we did just bring down the second vehicle. So. And here we go again. Another storm, or the storm has moved with us anyway. There we go. Enemies defeated. At least we've survived that one. Got an additional XP. Almost 5,000 XP on the day, so it is a worthwhile day. We've come back with a lot of resources, but it's not a completed mission. It's an aborted mission, but we've survived this one, and that is the most important thing. We're back in one piece. Mission failed. That was a lot of encounters. I mean, that was 4 encounters on the way, then the encounter there, and then a 5th encounter on the way back, 6th encounter on the way back. So 6 encounters plus the main objective. And that's the thing about going further away. The further you get away from the base, the more likely you are to have encounters. And we came back with 5,000 XP. So a decent day. That is a decent day, and we returned everybody. But it's not another level. They need another 2,500-ish to get another level. But we did come back with a lot of scavenged items. So success-ish. The other bonus was we came back with Liam Pereira, who's a level 15 ultra rare. That was the individual we rescued out there. They are beefy, they have some life force, could drive, could be a gunner for us. Definitely a mix of kind of everything, and does have some perks already. And we're coming out right into a dust storm. And I'm struggling for control. We're going to have to try to get out of this one. Seem to be right in the heart of it. Dust starts to clear a little bit. It was a tornado, so we're right in the middle. But we are clear. We're able to head to our next mission, which we did get a mission a little bit closer to home. So we are setting our sights on that mission. And the funny thing was we just rescued somebody, and we're going to set out to rescue somebody. But this one does come with a bonus reward, and it looks like we've got some activity on our right-hand side, right over here. And we're getting a lot of activity now on kind of three sides all at once, so it looks like we're about to have ourselves a bit of a fight here. Scavengers. Leaders, let's get on a gun. Still have a number of enemies kind of trailing behind us. It's all at the rear, so we'll take it from that kind of vantage point. Wow, there's a lot of them coming up behind us. Two left out there. We still have two chasing us, and now we're coming in on the primary mission. There we go. Phil has taken out that near vehicle. We're down to one trailing. This is our zone. Get in there. Nice. Okay, vehicle's still active. It's vultures. There we go. Okay, we got him. Uh-oh. Rescue job done. Get the heck out of here. There we go. Barricade down. And we get moving again. Right into a storm. There we go. Second barricade. And now we see a clear path. And we see enemies just underneath us on the bridge. Chased by one here. Pescu brings him down. There you go. Should be all threats averted. It's a lower XP kind of day, but it's a mission successful. It's another future crew member, rare crew member recruited. And it's enough to level everybody up. So it's a good day. It's a simple day. It's a good day. We also cleared a couple barricades for highway use later on to allow us to navigate the map a little bit faster. All pluses. 400 XP into the next level, 12k to get there. So we've got a long ways to go till we'll get the next level, but that's another skill point for now. We also got some special vehicle blueprints, which is a fridge, tire piles, wooden barrels. Ueda is a new driver with some life force beefiness and petrol head. So we made some vehicle modifications. We moved some things around with all 3 containers now back to back to back. Our auxiliary fuel has moved off the sidewall where it was leaving us not much space to move around. Put it next to the generator. The war drums are now down here with a second rejuvenator added in. They have such low capacity to them that can allow us to heal up. That's been one of our regular things, right? We were running short on storage space. We've taken care of that. We were running short on heal capacity. Now we've doubled our capacity to heal. The other thing that we have also done is we added in short walls. After seeing that it did succeed on the sides here, providing protection, we've added short walls on each of the gun emplacements now, adding a little bit of protection anyway to all of our gunners whenever they're on an emplacement. And now the only place that's not walled is, well, our transition area to the truck, and then this back corner. Well, it's time for our second Mission Impossible. We're going to head out now, this time going after the other outpost. Are definitely taking some of the hits here, so that's a good thing. Still on the rear gun as they've been coming at us from the rear here. Those 2 to the rear kind of got tangled with each other, so they're lagging behind, but they are coming. And that's both of them brought down, or one of them brought down anyway. Right, and they're brought down. And we're going to come up on another group here just a second ahead of us, so let's go ahead and get Phil back up there. Ooh, a little motorcycle. A little half track. 3 more ahead. Capacity. Let's get on the rear gun. It's happening on the right hand side here, so Peters can hold down the left while we overload the right. One has had extra range. We're going to have to draw it closer. There we go. Where the heck are we? Oh, we're going entirely the wrong direction after that fight. We need to U-turn. Oh gosh, and then cut my camp stovepipe to get there? That's not a good plan. We're gonna have to go through the storm. We'll just have to keep the cliff wall nearby. 3 down. What you know it looks like. Now we're starting to move out of the storm. Pescu. Kind of took one direct hit, lost about 10 hit points. Fuel's fine. There's the outpost. There's already vehicles out beyond it, so this is probably going to be another abort situation at some stage, but we'll see. Maybe it's a weaker outpost than the other one. Probably not. The champion was the problem the last time. We got through everybody else. As the outpost take out its enemy forces, they don't appear to have a defensive tower here. This might be an easier target after all. Oh, there we go. Well, there's our second target. So far, so good. We're not taking really any damage at the moment. Keep shifting around to the vacant space. Oh, that's a war wagon right there. Peters, take a moment, heal up. Back in on that side. We're starting to take some damage. These guys are nearly brought down, I think. Yes, destroyed. Okay. Slow down for a second. Slow time down for a second. Let's figure out. Champion's gonna come out now. While we have a moment. Let's go and heal. Or repair, that is. Fill, repair. Peters, heal. Stead, heal. That's no one on a gun. Not looking anywhere near as tough as the one we just faced. This outpost does seem to be a weaker outpost. We're okay heading straight on for a moment. Let's speed it up a little bit. Stay away from them. Okay, slow down again. Stead and Peters are healed. Back in range. Slow time down again. Pescu. Everybody's healed besides Schmid. And Schmid's only got a little bit of damage. Hold on, let's swap them. Phil, go here. Pescu, go here. Is that other vehicles coming out with them? It is. That's a lot of vehicles. Peter's going to take more of a side route here. There we go. Oh, that's another one of those wagons. Jeez, all at once. That champion's going down pretty quick now. Slow time down. We gotta figure out what's going on here. We have a group directly ahead. We're gonna have to divert off the path. Phil is actively working on that one though. We do have damage to the engine. Yes. Damage to the engine. Okay, that's Phil. Peters. Talon. Okay, got a vehicle over here. Oh, that's the champion. That's the champion taking some hefty damage. Pescu. nothing on our side right now. Everything's happening on the left. So Popescu, jump on this side or in front. Instead, nothing. Phil's actually able to engage with them. They got 2 engaging with us. But Popescu will be there to help in a second. And that champion's nearly down. We're okay going straight ahead. There's one more behind. One more on the left, plus the champion that's destroyed! You've defeated the champion and captured the outpost. That was a much easier outpost than the other one to take. Much weaker champion, weaker defenses. Enter outpost. Enter outpost. Okay, Peters. Go repair the engine. Into the outpost. That secondary battle wagon was almost tougher than the champion itself. Yeah, first went the wrong way. Back the correct way. Multiple storms. Outpost support increased. It looks like we don't have total control of the region. We're going to have to come out and gain it, but that is a big success for us as we have added an outpost. 6K in XP. 2 training manuals. Dos training manuals. That's fantastic. Vulture basic blueprints as well. And plenty of materials. Feathered boots, bone plume battlesuit, and road sign A. So a few additions. Truly serendipitous that we've captured an outpost. It's the first step in a cosmic dance towards spreading peace throughout the Badlands. Yet we must be mindful of the rhythm of the Badlands as new challenges appear. The Order continues to make their presence known. We've been hearing more and more of their appearances nearer and nearer to our citadel. We must press forward with our strategy to dismantle the warlords, to counter the Order's discordant vision before it becomes a reality. You've captured an outpost. We'll be able to start some missions from there. After selecting a mission, select which outpost or stronghold you want to start from. Completing missions near outposts will help to keep them happy and safe. Failing too many missions or neglecting areas may cause the Order's influence to creep in. Eventually, an outpost might be lost to the Order, and we'll have to capture it again. Captured outposts that strongly support us will deliver us resources after successful missions. There you go. So added bonus here, and we've got some crew somethings or others. It's the upgrade. Okay, we'll upgrade to level 15. And now level 18 for new recruits. So level 18. It would be really nice if we could expand crew size to, like, say 6. Been waiting for that one to happen, but still no sign of it yet. And no sign of it on the next upgrade, as it'll just push us to 21. Well, hello. The bone plume battlesuit looks pretty cool, but we have no bleached bones to make it. Well, that's all the time that we have for this one. It looks like we have a main mission related to the Citadel now, but we can also choose missions. Ooh, we don't have total control there at the moment, so I can't. It's still going to be out of a stronghold. I see. But we have missions, escort supplies to Telemwatch Outpost. There you go. That probably would strengthen the outpost. We have open a shortcut in Camp Stovepipe. There's another outpost. All right, well, that's all the time we have for this one. We're making some good progress. It's nice to also see kind of how that all functions. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, there's a word in there. Especially with only one more episode to go in this series. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.